Alright, welcome back everyone. This is another episode of Jusant. And I was just looking at the architecture here in the view that we have here from the pause menu. From the continue menu, I suppose. I haven't started yet, but some combination of the windows, the colors, and the piping along the right side of the screen here reminds me a lot of Chants of Sennaar. The Alchemist section in particular, which is a fantastic game. If you have not played it, I recommend it very, very highly. It's pretty short, too. It's a game about basically deciphering a language, or several languages, and making your way through a strange and unfamiliar world by gradually deciphering the languages and figuring out what's going on. But anyway, it looks like it did leave us at the top of the climb yesterday, it wasn't yesterday. The top of the climb that we did in the last episode. So that's good. I was going to be quite vexed if that was not the case. That would have been pretty rude in general, because that climb literally took me 20 minutes. So, I'm glad that they were considerate in that way. We did read that note in the last episode. I don't think there's anything else I can do back there. There's things drawn on the wall. Interesting. I'm not sure. Like, partly they look sort of like starfish, but they also really don't. I'm not sure what those are. Hello birds, goodbye birds. But yeah, these pipes, the industrial vibe, very much in line with certain parts of Chants of Sennaar. Watch me just run straight off the edge here. That would be a good way to start the episode. I mean, frankly, I never did find out what happens if I fall. So that may not be the worst of ideas, but I still don't really feel like doing it. I could legitimately go the entire game without finding out what happens if I fall. Which, if it's something fun or interesting, might be disappointing to some people, I suppose, if they've played the game or are familiar with the game and it's entertaining and I just skip it. You know, I can see that could be disappointing, but I don't know. I'm kind of okay with the idea. These houses are cool. That's like a silo, but it has reflective stuff, and then it's next to this sort of... Well, I was thinking the whole house was shaped in a smooth and organic fashion, but that's not really the case. The stone or plaster or stucco, whatever, it's the same color as the stones. That part of it is fairly geometric. It's just the roof section on the right-hand side, which I want to call a barn. It might be a barn. Hey, look, little piggy guy. He's pretty cute. I don't know, I just have the impulse to call it a barn because it's attached to a silo, I suppose. That may not be the most accurate conclusion, but close enough. What? Is this a mushroom farm? I mean, I don't know. The line between corals and mushrooms seemed pretty vague in this game. Even though in real life they are not the same thing at all. Ooh, a note. Haven't even bothered planting anything. What's the use? It breaks my heart to see the crops dying on the vine, one by one, and being powerless to stop it. I've fought the sun long enough. I'd rather quit now than break my back for nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Leave the farm, probably. Finally pay you a visit, maybe? Is the little one already climbing? I think that I still haven't met her yet. Maybe throwing in the towel isn't such a bad thing after all. Oh no, I'm sorry. What an awful situation you're in. But yes, come for a visit. We'll gladly make room. The little one just started preschool. Can you believe it? She's growing so fast. She's incredible, you'll see. With each passing sleep, she learns something new. When I'm with her, I feel like I'm rediscovering the world around me. She gives me hope again. I should warn you, though, she can be quite a handful. There's, looks like a flowering plant or something written on the wall, drawn on the wall there. More tiers of very dead-looking soil. I'm not sure if soil's even a good word for it at this moment. Okay. It's a cool blanket. It's shocking that it's not completely bleached by the sun, but it is a cool blanket or sheet or whatever cloth is draped over that thing. I mean, there's several of them. I think I've probably... The design is familiar. I feel like I've seen things that have at least part of that design elsewhere. We know each other. Our parents know each other. I see you're suffering. We're doing our best to divide the little water we have left here between us. The largest farms have been given priority. They use the most water since they feed the most people. I agree with what you say about needing to change the way we do things. We can't go on like this. It's not sustainable for you. You don't stand a chance compared to the big guys. We should convince them to share, pool our resources. Do you think that's possible? I'm not sending you water, but I am sending you courage. Joe. How did I just run up on that? Okay. I feel like I ought to be able to use that rope somehow, but I'm also guessing that I can't. Although... yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting view into the side of the cliff. Also, my calendar has a picture of Bryce Canyon for this month, and the more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh, it's just the same. It's not really just the same, but clear influences in the inspiration for the colors of the stones and the not so much in this particular location, but there are locations that have a pretty significant similarity in shape. A little more massive, amazing views. I do like that there's not really loading screens or anything. That's one thing that they did well. Anything down there? Any reason to go down there? Oh yeah, there's a cairn. Okay. Come on. You can step over that rock. I believe in you. We gotta go down by the ladder. Yeah, no growth here either. Watch me forget how to climb in this game. Good job, rope. Good job, magic rope. That's pretty hilarious. my footsteps sound different when I run over the hatch, but I can't interact with the hatch, as far as I can tell. Think there's anything on that terrace? Other places we've seen like this have held like lights and stuff in front of the frescoes. The other places I've seen that, but this one appears to be a well. It's a cute little setup. A couple of chairs and a little table. I was talking in previous episodes about how I feel like if I was in the position of leaving the place, even if I couldn't take my stuff, I'd put it away, but I can also see the sort of counter-argument of why even bother if no one's coming back and if there's no hope and everything's terrible. Like, what is even the point? And I can understand that argument. For sure. Oh. I get to the door at the bottom? Probably. Okay, so the pink circle's still up there. There's a blue circle ahead of us. Nothing behind us. Nothing below us, it looks like, either. How far can I tilt downward? I can tilt. Yeah, I don't know if there's a distance or a range for, like, the blue and aqua circles, but in the last recording, there was a blue circle that just never went away, and I wasn't quite sure if it was, what am I trying to say? Something I actually missed, or just something that was an artifact of the game not properly clearing things. And I feel like it's the latter, but I still don't know. I may have missed something. That chance always exists. I'm really tempted to try to make it to the bottom one. I don't know if my rope's long enough. I don't know if this choice matters. Like, everywhere else, it's just been fairly linear with a few, like, little side pockets. Like, you can branch off the path to go find something, but it always just takes you back to the path anyway, so... probably whatever. I can't actually see if there's a way to get up from there if I were to go to the bottom. I suppose if I go to the top, I can go down the side of that cliff to get to the bottom. So, it's probably... You never just jump off, do you? Yeah, I don't think my rope's gonna be long enough anyway. Oh, wait, dang it. No! Just have to... No! If I make it longer, I don't go up far enough. How do I... Oh, that is the end of my rope. Okay. Get a little bit higher. Why do you keep drifting? Your camera keeps drifting to the side even when I'm not touching anything. Completely messed up my alignment. Oh, that didn't work. I just go up. It's quite a bit shorter. Settle down my crazy alignment here. Okay. Just gonna make it a lot shorter so I can quit swinging in all crazy ass directions that much sooner. Okay. Camera definitely messed me up there. Oh, I guess part of what messed me up is that my alignment wasn't quite what I imagined it was for. Yeah, I think I need to be a little bit higher and then just hit jump. But I might need to swing a couple times here to get enough momentum. There we go. Also, I should remember what button. There we go. Oh, nope. Been a couple days since I played and I've forgotten like half the controls. Come on, you can reach it. Just barely enough rope to reach the top of that. That's crazy. If I had put it even farther down, that would have not been enough rope. Huh. Interesting. The coloration of the wall here is interesting too. I don't know if it means anything. It probably doesn't. Okay, so can I... Well, that's terrifying. Okay, well, yeah, there's actually at least some degree of... I don't know how... Yeah, no, I can see a way to get back up. Okay. Well, I should probably see if there's anything else to do up here before I go down. If there's nothing else to do here and this doesn't go forward, then that may be the way forward, and I may not have to worry about coming back up. Although if they made a nice way to come back up like that, it seems likely that it's needed, but I don't know. Let me just glance up here a minute first. Frog blob rolling around on my shoulder. There's something up there where I can let a thing out. Make it easier to come back up in the future. It's a neat looking boat thing. might call it a thing. It's clearly a boat. Although it looks vaguely submersible, so... I don't know, fair enough. What? Why would I climb there? What? Those must be farms of some kind. I don't know if they're mushrooms or something else, but they clearly seem to be farms. Definitely man-made and such. Although they're not very accessible. Although I suppose they may have been more accessible before they filled up with whatever the stuff is that's sort of coral-like, mushroom-like. Oh, I see why you would climb there. Okay. Yeah, no, oh my. There's a bunch of climbing to do there. Okay. Oh, hey, Karen. I will go explore that thing at the bottom and see if that's anything. It's sad the ones on this side of the thing are not growing plants when I do that. Camera, would you quit being opinionated? There's something to read. Hey, Ons, have you seen the latest posters? The one that say to eat more salt to quench your thirst? That sounds like a terrible idea. Together, let's save water. Salt your food. Water saved today is water drunk tomorrow. It made me think of you. They're taking it too far. We're supposed to drink less while they use up all the water in the Great Basin to water those sun-scorched fields of theirs? Yeah, I saw. Every little bit counts. Honestly, have they got no shame? It's always the same with them. But it's sure working out well for the store. I've never seen so many customers, even though most of the villages are already abandoned. I'm running low on pickleweed, hearth salt, and rock salt. I'm even out of plain flakes, though they're pretty bland and not what I'd recommend. At this rate, I'm going to have to start selling my personal stash. Yeah, sure. Just salt the heck out of everything. That what could possibly go wrong? Oh, can I not even... Huh. The game does seem to have some kind of mechanism in place to reduce the degree to which you just accidentally fall off of stuff. Which is somewhat comforting, I suppose. To do that, I just need to... Yeah, that's gonna be a pain to get back up, but not... I guess it won't be terrible. It's fine. That's basically the end of the rope. What just fell? Another fresco in there. Cool. See anything interesting from here? Yeah, more farms. There's some stuff over there, but it doesn't look quite as detailed, and I'm guessing that's not somewhere you can actually go. I think... I mean, it's fairly detailed, but not like some of the other places. The, what am I trying to say? Like, the structures are there, but not the little debris and such. Oh. What is that? What is that meant to be? It says maybe a boat on the right. Sun overhead, and that must be the base of the tower. And maybe that's... The ground underneath? Oh, I did miss one. Crud. The sea rises and falls. You are still here on my return. Anchored, acrid earth. But see, those don't even... Else to see? Anything else to be seen around here? I don't know that that's what I missed when I was wondering whether I missed something, because I don't think frescoes even show up on Frog Blob's radar. That doesn't look like I can jump that far, but maybe I... Oh, that's right, I get like the double jump. Yeah, okay. This isn't sketchy at all. Not at all. No sketchiness. Like anxious about whether I have enough rope, but I don't think that they would be so mean as to give you a place where you can't get back up and can't possibly get enough rope. I don't think so. Stamina's gonna be a problem here. Oh, oh. Thought I had to double jump and I probably actually didn't. I'm almost up. It's fine. We're good. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Oh yeah, I had that much rope. Everything's fine. The camera does want to point slightly farther up than I actually want it to through a lot of this. I don't know if there's a benefit to plugging in my rope there versus... Oh, it just automatically... Okay. Alright. It doesn't matter what I want. Oh, butterflies. Moths, maybe? I don't know. Kind of little flying friends. What? No, I wanted to be at the top side of this. Okay, I guess you do actually have that. It was not rendering her hand really in the spot, but I guess she had it. There you go. Oh good, there's a thing right there. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I guess that's a little farther away than it looks like, but we're fine. What's that there for? Was that the way I have to go? Oh yeah, it probably is because I can't reach anything. You're alright. Can you not reach over there? Okay. Oh good, there's another thingy here. Which way do I want to go? Probably that way. Alright. Looks like you can go both ways, so I'm just trying this way first. Because that's the pebble that I happened to get close to. Although I think I wanted to keep holding that other pebble. Oh hey, I'm on a rock now. Nice. Oh yes, the upside down ladder. Definitely OSHA approved. Oops. What's the other direction? What was that also? Yeah, it probably would have brought me to right there. That may be the direction I need to go next, maybe? Well, we're leaving the tower. The village has been given a date. I can't quite believe it. I still think about our dance. The last festival already seems so long ago. It was so nice to forget about all this for a sleep. I didn't realize it at the time, but I think at some point I'd given up. But then, your laughter, the dizziness after that long waltz, the way you stepped on my feet, the way your cheeks glowed pink. I don't know how to ask you this, but want to come with me? Journey through life on the same pebble? I'm sorry, I know it's short notice, but now I care enough to be afraid. Afraid of what I could miss out on if I don't send you this message. I hope you get it. Keely. No answer. Oh, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. No answer. What's over here? Why am I stuck on a rock? Keep going? Why won't you go? Come on. Really? Really? Yeah, I guess f***ing so. Fortunately, the last checkpoint was right here. Let me see if I can do this. If I try again, or if I'm just gonna get stuck in the same place. That's nice. There's something over there. I want to go see. I want to go check it out. I don't want to be stuck on this side. Or stuck in the middle. Just randomly for no reason. I jump when I'm... No. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to look it up and see if there's something over there or if there's a workaround, but I'm not quite sure how I would look it up properly. Because I imagine there's at least a cairn and maybe something more interesting over there. But I don't seem to be able to go without getting stuck. I mean, maybe if I just hold the direction instead of stopping. Nope. So obnoxious. Fortunately, the last checkpoint was not very far. Yeah, I'm gonna double check and see if there's anything I can find out about that. Yeah, I checked, and there is a fresco over there, so not quite sure how I'm supposed to not get stuck. I don't. Come on. I wonder, let's see, what are the keyboard controls? Oh, keyboard controls are disorienting after not having keyboard controls for a while, but okay. Okay. I guess that's just what you have to do, is use keyboard controls once in a while. Best played on a controller, sure, clearly. Unfortunately, in order to find this out, I did have to, in order to find out whether this way was worth going, I also had to read that there's a cairn over here. So I kind of know the situation. What else is over here? Wait. How do I get back up if I... Can I just target that from here? Hold on. No, that is not what I wanted you to do. Oh, what? I'm confused. There's something glowing over here, so we're gonna check it out. After we look at these carvings. Yeah, we've seen those before. These lanterns are cool, though. I guess that's what's glowing. Okay, that lizard head doesn't have a spout in its mouth. Just a lizard head. Oh, nice. All kinds of little glowing things in this room. Warm firelight looking stuff. It's like a bug. Why is it a bug? That's not the button I wanted. I'm sad that I missed this one. You are the earth that grounds me, my journey, my family. If you fall, we rise together. I like the sentiment, but I don't understand what it has to do with an upside-down bug. Oh, that's just a hole. Nice. That's okay. Looks like that probably goes to where we were looking at after going down and hitting the cairn. I'm wondering if this staircase also goes in that general direction. What is this? Like a little... Okay. Little cart thing. It's a, what am I thinking of? A powered chair rail? I don't think that's actually what it is, but it certainly reminds me of that. Why is there suddenly more light in here? That's where we just were. Oh, I wonder what's all back in there. Anything down there? Opening. This whole area is just hidden on this little track that you gotta... Oh, I saw this from elsewhere. Where? Kind of remember where that is. We can't really see it, but I remember seeing an opening that shape that had a, I still don't know what to call those things. The attachments that you can open. You can see through the crack there. Doesn't even look like a door, it just looks like they're not well aligned. Alright, so that's that. There's a lamp over here. Was there by chance a letter or something? Yeah. Logbook, 12 octaves and 3/4 after the Jusant. We make quite an odd team. Eccentrics, hardliners, optimists, turn with the tides. I've never seen such different kinds of people working towards a common goal. Well, sort of. I'm not so sure I'm on the same page as the others anymore. I've realized that the people around me have nets and harpoons, knives. They want to capture the ballasts. I was sure we'd set off on this adventure to prove that they were real, that we were going to study them, figure out how they were linked to the rain's disappearance, solve the mystery of the Piper. Now I hope these creatures only exist in stories, because this expedition is starting to look like a hunting party. I feel so stupid for not seeing it before. That's kinda... yeah, no, that's a bit depressing. That's a bit depressing. Oh, okay. I could have just done that from here. I can just keep going down, I suppose? I don't want to go down. I've been down there, I don't need to go down there. Ooh, another letter. You know what? Raising pebbles was fun, till I started doing it for a living. I think I've lost my way. You know me, I wasn't really thinking ahead when I took over the old farm. I couldn't just abandon the pebbles my parents cared for all their lives. Sure, I never dreamed of delivering the mail, but I kept the animals fed, my debts paid. I kept my noggin above water, like they say around your parts. But since the villages have been uprooted, it's been so hard. Too few people on the cliffs, and too much distance to cover. I'm wearing myself thin, and my animals out. I'm getting nothing but crumbs. I can't go on like this. I remember when we first met. That seems so long ago now. I'd run away from the farm. Remember how mad my dad was? That was quite something. But I just couldn't deal with the sun anymore. Now look where I've ended up. I miss our belly laughs. I even miss the tunnels. Tommy, thanks for your letter. Things aren't any better here. I've made zero progress on my mending. I've spent ages working on this hideous piece of embroidery because I'd rather watch rocks erode. Were you able to sort through your parents' stuff like you wanted? The poor things never got to enjoy them. All they did was work. Is that what'll happen to us too? We could both decide to opt out. The world would keep on turning. Well, keep on not turning. You get the idea. Take care. I feel like this whole letter exists to have the line, the world would keep on turning, well, keep on not turning. Like, that's the whole point of this letter, as far as I can tell. Lounge chairs. It does kind of make me wonder if this is what it's like on this side. What do they imagine the other side of the world is like? The people who made this game? Wait, is that... Yeah, that's where the cairn was. Okay. Okay. So you could get back up from the cairn just by going down, although I think you can also just attach to the rope point. Let's see if I can get back without switching back to keyboard. Probably not. We'll just get stuck halfway through. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Not working exceptionally better with the keyboard at the moment. Maybe I need to have camera control. What the? Okay. I had to feather S and D to get through there. Yeah. I like this game, but there are places that it definitely could have used a little bit more polish. A little bit more work. Where are we even going? Oh. Straight down if I act like that. Okay. We're going around the corner and up onto that ledge on the other side. Okay, that's not complicated. Hi, Frog Blob. What's up? Why? No. No. Oh, I need to go up. Come on, camera. Apparently the... Oh, and now you zoom in. Okay. Sure. They just wanted to make sure I got that view. Where are we going? Up. Where does that even go? Can't tell where it goes from there. Probably to the left? I'm guessing there's things that I can't see because they're hidden by terrain to the left. At the top of the upside down bit. And coming up on an hour, so probably once I'm up there, probably a good time to wrap up. Hmm? What, you can jump when you're hanging upside down? Kind of? Nope. How exactly are you supposed to get that? Oh, you're not. Got it. That's why they wanted to make sure that I saw that, because there's a ladder. I understand it now. It's also why I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to be going, because I was very incorrect about where I was supposed to be going. Are we... can take that thing over there. Goodness, that wall. It's a bunch of climbing. Where is the pink objective now? Oh, we've gone past it to the right. Okay. Okay. So I guess we finish on this platform and then we ride the zip line across. And then head up from there. I guess I'll see if there's anything over here real quick. Oh, hello. Where do you go? Where do you go? What? That goes exactly nowhere. Is there a reason to be here? I should clip right through that. I can kind of, okay. No, there's nothing. I don't get it. Do not get it. Maybe there's like a plant or something up there that I can make grow when they meet in the middle so that it forms a shortcut or something. That's the only thing I can guess, because otherwise that seems entirely pointless. This. I didn't expect there to be anywhere near this much stuff over here. Not that it's necessarily stuff. Zip line right back to where I just was? Okay. Is there at least a letter or something up here? Yes, okay. The other sleep. Rose asked me to tell him a bedtime story. He's getting to be a big boy now, but I love it when I can still pretend he's little. I decided to tell him the tale of the long rain. I told him about the overflowing canals, high tide, the locks, and so on. But eventually he stopped me because he didn't understand. He didn't know what rain was. I'm starting to doubt myself. We both agree that it's not just some tale our elders made up. It did exist, right? Hey, I think it did, yeah. But to be honest, I see where your kid's coming from. Water falling from the sky does sound pretty odd. I wouldn't be surprised if the old folks had made it all up and are having a good laugh at us all up there. Rain is my favorite. Imagine growing up without rain. That'd be terrible. Of course, the summer we're having now, it kind of feels like it's made up. Whole year, really. The whole spring and summer have been incredibly dry this year. It is not enjoyable. Probably a bunch more empty stuff. Well, that's where I just was. I just went that way. Okay, no. Let me not just go in circles. Let me not just go in circles. Ideally. What's this? Wait, are these like post offices? Is that what these things are? Okay. Okay. That's cool. And those are like message tubes. And that's why there's letters just sitting in some of them, because people are trying to send stuff. There was one once that had a light in it, and I don't know why that would be, but the rest of it's making sense now. I don't get what the deal is with parents and the ocean. It's all they talk about. We have to explore the Great Plain. Go further, cross the oceanic ridges. Find the ocean. Blah, blah, blah. Fine. Set sail for the desert if you want. But why should I have to come along too? They're getting on my nerves. Honestly, I'm kind of scared. I bet I'll get dizzy. Walking? Horizontally? Nope, no thanks. Not for me. Oh, come on. You gotta do it up here. You just won't have a comforting cliff on your side. A comforting gap into nothingness on the other side. Oh, so that's it, Nil? That's it, Nil. You're leaving? I wouldn't mind going off on an expedition instead of marinating in this old place. It's so boring here, you have no idea. I can't take it anymore. If I have to roast, at least let me roast in the desert where things are happening. Plus, what if you found a spring? You'd be famous. I guess if that's there, Nil never got the letter. Also a depressing thought. Okay, well I guess that's it for up here. Let's go zipline. I have no idea where the checkpoints are, to be honest. These all go the same. Probably. Oh, I can open a thing here. Let's do that. Not that. That. Alright, so now even the checkpoint leave me down there, then we can just get up here again. Easily. Look how futuristic we look with those sunshades. Okay. Well, I think that's it for this episode. Made some more progress. Read some more letters. Had the new things that we learned somewhat recently reinforced by reading letters about how things aren't turning and how there's no rain and nobody knows what the ocean is. I wonder if that plant right there hooks up to the one that we opened over there that I couldn't figure out. I bet it does. Yeah. Have a lovely evening, everyone, and we'll catch you later.